What's going to be the best way to lose fat? My full-time job is literally to help people lose fat and build muscle. I've seen hundreds of cases and I've literally worked it out to a T, what works best, what are people's biggest struggles, and what you should be focusing on for the fastest result in fat loss. It's running. Nah, it's not really running, but cardio is actually one of the last things you're going to want to focus on. But if you're serious about losing fat and have no idea where to start, forget cardio, forget the gym, forget everything you think you know, and focus on these two things first: walking and eating, and not in the stuff your face kind of way. If you don't currently track your steps, just start. Use the health app on your phone. It is the easiest way. You keep your phone in your pocket all day and you can track the average amount of steps you take per day. If you work in an office or at home, or you have a job that's not very active, this is going to be hard for you, but it's going to be extremely important for you to get some kind of base level amount of activity. So the amount of food you can eat to still lose fat is sustainable and you're not going to be too starving. If you can incorporate 20 to 30 minutes a day only walking at the very start, say first week or two, this is going to be a really good place to start, and then slowly increase this so your average amount of steps gets anywhere over the 10,000 mark is a really good place to be, because once you are there, your baseline level of activity is enough where you can start to eat a semi-sustainable diet. And without this baseline activity, the amount of food you will be eating to still lose fat will be so small that you're probably not going to be consistent. And at the same time, you want to be focusing on your nutrition. Doesn't mean you have to eat super healthy. Doesn't mean you have to change all your bad habits. You can incorporate these, but you want to be eating around 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of your goal body weight. And then you want to be eating in a slight calorie deficit. Around the 500 mark is a perfect place to start, because if you eat any less than this, so if your deficit is larger, the chances of you binging or relapsing is going to be far greater, because your hunger cues are going to be far higher. And we just want to mitigate this as much as possible in the start. If you don't know how to track your calories or where to begin, there is a free calorie calculator in the description of this video. You can just start from there. And I have other videos explaining in detail how to exactly track your macros with the apps and what a deficit is, if you want to watch those. If you do these two things well, you can lose a considerable amount of fat over the long term. I have a client who recently started on the 18th of April, so just shy of a month ago, and she has just done these two things and lost 5.4 kilos in that time frame. Once you nail these two things, then you can start to focus on lifting weights. This is going to allow your body to maintain the muscle you have and potentially grow a little bit of muscle. That way, you're going to have an overall better look when you do lose the undesired fat. But starting small is important, because if you just try to do everything at once, the likelihood of you falling off is just going to be that much higher. I always say start small, build things into your routine and make it sustainable, because you want this to be a part of your lifestyle so it can last the long term. You don't want to do something for 8-week stints, fall off, go back to your old self and start again. And if you literally just want to download an app and have someone do it for you, I will literally teach you day by day, week by week, everything you need to know, and put the plan in place to get you to where you want to be. I've left a link in the description to book a call with me. It's a 15-minute free call. We can see if we're a right fit for each other. But if we're not, I will give you a clear, structured strategy so at least you know what to do next.